lovely and awesome? I want to know. In the meanwhile, I'm going to go look into your email. I'm sure I'll find it out. Happy Chains, New Year in the other side of the world. That is true. I know. Absolutely. Okay, hold on. It's true. Mimi was telling me that too. She was. And my uncle is over at the other end of the world. So he's actually like doing that like right here, right now at this moment. That's probably why he called me. No, he called to talk with my dad, but yeah. So okay, let me go and read and let me go and see what exactly we have going on over here. Let's do this, let's do that. Elaine, a general in debt from now till mid-February. How did your mentor react to your mock-up interview? So you had it. That's nice. You signed up for another portfolio review with one of the creative currency. Okay. Well, let's go and see that. And will you make a great impression for the portfolio review with the person? Alrighty, okay. Let's go and see that. Okay, so we're gonna start with the general, my love. We're just gonna do this like that. Alrighty, and let's go over here. Okay. And voila. So we're gonna start off with the general. From now till February. How did you write? How did you write? What did you do? Oh yeah, you wrote Happy Chains. We knew it was Chinese. Oh, it was either that or you were saying a happy chain letter kind of a thing, which would have been a little bit weird in itself. So, all right. So what do we have? Good for you. I like the fact that you are moving on forward. I like the fact that you did have that interview today. That is always nice. Hi, Ron. It's nice to see you. So question number 1, in death from now till mid-February, what do we have? I'm going to say over here a certain period of growth, no doubt about it. All right. I'm also going to say I feel like this is a time of refinement. I also feel like it's a time of opportunities for you. I feel like you're going to be seeing yourself a little bit more, gaining some clarity. Now, opportunities are not necessarily job opportunities. Opportunities are a different type of opportunities to go and get a different type of information to better oneself or what we need. So I'm going to say different type of possibilities to actually help you at some point in time within your career. So that is definitely coming towards you. I feel like you're going to find yourself getting more clarity onto your professional direction. I feel like you are making adjustments to your work, and I feel like you're refining your skills. And there's going to be some moments. I'm not going to say everything is going to be absolutely fantastic. There will be some moments where you will have some self-doubt, but I kind of feel like those are going to be a little bit overshadowed by the progress that you're actually making. So, and the positive feedback that you're going to be getting. So what I really need you to do is expect good and valuable interactions. May it be with mentors, within the industry professionals, within peers that are around you. This is a month for you from now till mid-February to make changes, to refine, to look for the opportunities, to grab the ones that come towards you, to gain more confidence, to gain more perspective, and to stay open along the way to learning, because this is a period for you of laying that very strong foundation for your future. So you're working on those building blocks is basically what you're doing at this moment. How did your mentor react to the mock interview today? So how did your mentor react to the mock interview today? All right, from what I can see over here, I feel like we were actually quite impressed. I'm going to say that we were impressed with the preparation, I'm going to say, with the ability that you actually have also to articulate your thoughts. I feel like they notice different type of areas where you can improve, but they also recognized your dedication. They also recognize your willingness to learn. So I feel like their reaction may have been a little bit of a mix of, yes, encouragement, yes, constructive feedback. I feel like they're wanting to push you a little bit, to refine your approach a little bit further. So altogether, I'm going to say they see you as somebody who has very strong potential, and they believe that you're onto the right track. So you're definitely making a great impression in future opportunities with that, if you do exactly what you did today. Absolutely no doubt about it. You say you signed up for another portfolio review. Okay. The person who's reviewing your portfolio is going to appreciate your effort, is going to appreciate the creativity that you put towards. I feel like there's going to be a lot of thoughtfulness within your work. I feel like they're going to be particularly quite drawn to the way that you present your ideas and how you structure your projects. I'm going to say expect a mix of praise and insightful, if you will, feedback. And that's going to be able to actually help you to refine your portfolio even further. So I feel like your confidence, I feel like your passion is going to play a key role in how the review actually does go. So if you present your work with the enthusiasm and the clarity that you have at this moment in time, you will leave a lasting impression. So the session could also be about opening up different doors for you for networking and further discussions about your career path. So a lot of good things, I'm going to say, are going to be happening onto that date. Hi, Love Shine. How are you doing, sweetie pie? You can post your questions if you want, my beautiful Love Shine. You're going to be on up next, my love, okay? So Love Shine, you can post away. Whoever is sending hearts and happy faces, thank you. Okay, hold on. So let me go over here. Question number 4. Will you make a great impression with a portfolio review? Hey, Cherry Pie. Will you make a great impression with a portfolio review? And will the person from Creative, yes, be interested in hiring you for an internship? For the moment, I'm going to say no. I don't necessarily see that. I like the idea, but I don't necessarily see them moving on forward with it. So I'm going to say, if you make a really, like, you could change this around and you can switch things up. If you make a very, very strong impression and you showcase your work with a lot of confidence, a lot of openness, and you're completely open to feedback coming back towards you, then the reviewer could see your potential into your skills and creativity, which could spark interest in bringing you on board. So yes, you could change this energy. Absolutely. For the moment, I don't necessarily see into the cards, but it doesn't mean it's not going to be happening. When you actually go, the way you present yourself, the way you present your work, everything of the such is all going to pretty much determine. It kind of sucks into that way because yes, it is an interview. Yes, you're going and everything of the such, but the way that you present yourself and the way that you present your work will define if you're going to be getting a position or not. So not that I want to put a lot of weight upon it, but it is what it is. So for the moment, I'm seeing a no, but I'm seeing them seeing a lot of potential into you. I just don't see them being ready to necessarily hire or to have an intern. So I'm going to say I don't feel like they're going to be offering it right away, which doesn't mean that they're not going to call you on back later on to ask you, hey, we kind of thought about it, something is opening in a month or so. Would you like to? That could be a possibility. But I feel as though their current needs need to align also with your style and with your project. So there's a lot of little pieces of puzzle that we kind of need to put all together. So even if an offer doesn't come right away, this is still a stepping stone for you. It's still a stepping stone towards future opportunities with them or within the industry. So you need to keep putting your best foot forward, and those doors are going to open for you. So I'm not going to say no, but I feel like it's more of a no at this moment. A timestamp? No. Did you ask for a timestamp? But you're first, Elaine. So, timestamp here, we can put you at 2 minutes if you wish. It should be pretty much it. But if you want a timestamp, yeah, just ask for it. I'm sorry, did not know that you wanted one. So you're first, and you're the only one that did. Okay, so we'll say around 2 minutes. Okay, sweetie? You're going to replace asking about wife with what do you see from being in the next 3 months in love and career. Okay, not a problem. No, there's no, Elaine, we don't do that, sweetie. There's one timestamp for the whole reading. We don't do a timestamp for every question that you ask throughout your reading. So your reading starts around 2 minutes and it's in there. Yeah, that would be way too much. Alrighty, here we go, and let's go and see for our beautiful love shine. So love shine, you are going to be at 13 minutes and 15 seconds. Love shine. Oh, I know, it would be crazy, wouldn't it? I know. I agree. That would be wild. Alrighty, so love shine, here we go. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, it's not a timestamp. You're wondering what the time frame is. Oh, the time frame. If they do hire you, I'll say within the following month or 2 months. So months or 2 months, sweetie. Yeah. So let's say by the end of March. If you have, no, that's okay, sweetie. Yeah. If they do, it'll be by the end of March. Sorry for the misunderstanding, beautiful love. We are now going to remove this timestamp for love shine, and we're going to put a new one, and love shine's going to be at 14:30 after all. Here we go. So my beautiful love shine, let's go and see what's happening with you. Are you not leaving with your sweetie pie? Is it tomorrow? You're going somewhere, aren't you? I know you are. Okay, hold on. So alrighty. And here we go. Oh, not till Sunday. Why was I thinking Wednesday? I don't know. My brain is stuck on Wednesday. It's, yeah. Okay, so we are replacing, let me go see what we're replacing with again. Same questions, and you're going to replace asking about wife with what do I see from being a next 3 months in love and in career. Alrighty. Just let me log back in, and we're going to go and do that. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. And the following, you say 3 months, and you want to know love and you want to know career. Alrighty. So here we go. Let's go and see. We're going to start off with the usual. You're funny, Carrie. Okay, so here we go. That definitely is. Yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah, I believe so too. So, first question is first thoughts. Sun up until sundown. Let's go for a lot of cups, but if we don't have cups, like I said, we have love in all suits. All right, all of them. So, Wheel of Fortune is a good one. Getting our King of Pentacles, also very nice. I'm getting our Page of Cups. You're hitting gold. So what I will say is this. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. You're a sweetie pie. I'm a fiery Aries. So, thoughts from M, sun up until sundown. I'm actually going to have to say that we seem to be, we're shifting. We're shifting between, I'm going to say, happiness to curiosity to moments where there is more peacefulness, where nothing much is really happening and we're just kind of relaxing, not really thinking about anything altogether. So there's like a mix of everything happening over here. I feel like into the morning, he has his own little sense of routine. He does his things as his day kind of progresses. I feel like he has those moments where he has more emotions that surface about you. And sometimes, like today, I feel like they actually surfaced into a very unexpected kind of a way. By the time the afternoon arrives, I feel like there's that mix of appreciation for you, for the love that you guys have, contemplating about spending time with you, wondering about what you're doing, wondering about what you're thinking about what this connection does mean. And I feel like by the time sundown actually arrives, he just has this very, very strong pull towards you. And I feel like at night, it's a little bit of that nostalgic feeling where he keeps asking to himself, what's going to be the next step? How am I going to offer her something else? And so on, so on. So it kind of continues like that, right? Yeah. So here we go. Well, nice to see you, Derek, sweetie. Enjoy the live, love. Thoughts on Amy. What do we have onto the thoughts on Amy? Thoughts on Amy. Here we go. Okay, there's a few things. We've got admiration. We've got appreciation. We also have some moments of uncertainty. I know nobody wants to talk about it, but we kind of have to talk about it because in any relationship, you often have, uncertainty. And into these type of relationships, often you have a little bit more uncertainty than others. So, yeah. So what I will say over here is going to be the following. There are moments where there's beautiful warmth and there's beautiful interest, but there's also moments where I feel like we think so very strong about the connection of you and him. I feel like he has some unresolved emotions into his life sometimes. I feel like sometimes he has some fear. He has different kind of things that are just not necessarily said. And I feel like he tries to analyze whether this relationship, I feel like he tries to, how could I say, he tries to analyze where this relationship and how this relationship is the way that it is, how fulfilling it is. It's like he's analyzing every little aspect of it because a little bit like when you say your feet are a little bit off the ground, I feel like this is a little bit it. I feel like his feet are sometimes a little bit off the ground and sometimes he overanalyzes a relationship because he thinks to himself, well, how did I get to this place? And, how was I so lucky and everything as such? So he kind of analyzes all that all together. Yeah, so altogether, I'm going to say this is a beautiful, strong attachment that you both have. And I feel as though his heart truly does lie with you. I know, Hansa. I've been watching. What's next in the following 3 months for love and career? Let's go and see. Ooh, balancing things out are going to be really, really important. Okay? We need to balance stuff. The more we balance, the better it shall be. So, in the following 3 months is going to be a strong period for you of clarity, of decisions into your life, of certain justice in certain ways. And I know you'll kind of get worried because you'll be wondering, what is that, right? Absolutely, Watson. You kind of sound like a pirate like that. So yeah, I feel like you have decisions into your life altogether. But I feel like just even in love, you have decisions. And I'm not saying that you're no longer with them. You're still with them and you're not going anywhere. It's still remaining the way that it is. I just feel like you always have little decisions here and there about different things. It could even be just, let's say, the spot that you like to go to and the decision of, do I talk to him about this or do I this? Like all those little decisions. There's decisions to have in love, but there's nothing happening with your relationship, but there's not necessarily any big growth. I feel like every once in a while you're going to feel a little bit uncertain. I feel like every once in a while you're going to have different type of little shifts. But you're going to feel emotionally that the commitment is deeper. You're going to feel that this is who you truly are, that this is who he truly is, but that both of you guys are actually meant to be together. So I'm going to say a couple of emotional highs and lows, but ultimately you're onto the right path in love with your sweetie pie. Oh, there you go, Carrie. Nice to see you. Yeah, humming too. There's a lot of humming on the other side. Are there any bumblebees? Career-wise, what's going on with that? Career-wise, I'm going to say, and this deck, seriously. Career-wise, I'm going to say some growth coming on through. So definitely some modifications coming on through for you. Within these modifications, I still don't feel like you have all your answers, though, and I still don't feel like you have everything that you want. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is I feel like you're trying to embark on new territories, new projects, but you're still a little bit unsure about where to go or what to do. And since you're a little bit unsure about it, it's like you're not necessarily investing a lot of time or a lot of money or effort into the actual project that you started a few years ago. So the one that you are doing at this moment in time. So it's a time for growth. It's a time for opportunities. You're waiting for a breakthrough. You're waiting for a little extra something to kind of pass on through. You're trying to adapt as best as you can, but there's definitely going to be some new projects, definitely going to be maybe even some new collaborations. So maybe one person will talk about another one, and that's going to end up landing you some type of, extra job or something of the such, right? So I'm going to say you're stepping into a zone that's a little bit more fulfilling for you. So continue to stay quite confident and continue to stay quite proactive altogether. Oh, Hanson, I do like that one. In the dark zone. Oh my God. And tarot from M. What is happening with M into his tarot, my sweet love? Okay, well, he's definitely thinking about you. Wheel of Fortune coming on through. Wheel of Fortune came on through at the beginning of your reading at the same time. This is a message that is based onto his energy. This is about how he wants to reveal. He wants to reveal more than anything his feelings towards you. I feel like sometimes he holds back because he tries to kind of sort through his feelings and his ideas. Basically, I feel like he wants to try to come closer to you, but he also kind of fears the intensity of his own feelings. So that kind of scares him a little bit. So the message for you is to trust the process, just kind of let things unfold naturally, believe into his love, into his feelings, and this, connection is evolving. It's continuing, and more clarity will come with you as time goes on by. Yeah, everybody has emotional highs and lows. It's the ups and it's the downs of life. So you're not always going to be happy into your relationship, love shine. You're going to have some moments where you're not going to be as happy. That's your downside. Is there anything in specific? Not quite at this moment. Is there anything big? Not really. It's just a little bit of those ups and a little bit of those downs all together. Yeah. He did upset you a little bit, right? See, that's it. Okay. The ex-girlfriend, but you know what? I get that you would be hurt because he doesn't remember your birthday, but I get it. He needs to remember. He needs to remember. But that being said, I feel like the past is into the past, and I feel like he's just letting that pretty much be where it needs to be, right? So yeah, I'm gonna say towards you over here, sweetie. They've had a lot of issues. They've had a lot of burdens, him and this ex person. But they get along quite well. So I'm going to say, like you said, they still talk to each other, everything of the such. They still have somewhat of some friendship. If you're wondering, does he love her? No. Does he like her as a friend? Yes. Does he still believe that this person is attractive? I'll say yes. The fact that they're no longer together doesn't take away the fact that he would think that this person would be attractive. But does he have any intentions behind it? No. Or does he ever have any passionate thoughts about this person? Neither. What is into the past is into the past, and I feel like that's where he's leaving it. Yeah. Yeah, I remember he did. But that's okay. They're friends. That's okay. That's not a problem with that. Yeah. So I'm basically going to say to you, sweetie, he does love you. There is absolutely no doubt about it. Um, it's just that sometimes it's a little bit scary for him because it's all these emotions, and all these emotions reveal to him that, at some point in time, maybe he will have to do something. Maybe he will have to make some different type of modifications because it is viable to continue the way that you guys are doing, but do you actually want to continue doing that for 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 years? That's the question. And that's what sometimes he kind of thinks about, and he kind of ends up being a little bit lost because he doesn't necessarily have any answers. Yeah. Watson, my love, let me go and see you, sweetie. Let me do this. Let me do that. And let's go see Watson. Hey, you're right. I have actually not seen a cover of yours. Since when? When did you take one out, Hanson? I don't know when it was. It's been that long. When's your last one? It was not around Christmas time, was it? Yeah. Now I'm just kind of a little bit intrigued. Hmm. Okay, hold on. No, not afraid. Not afraid you're going to leave. No. Don't overthink it, my beautiful love shine. Don't overthink it, sweetie. It's not about being afraid about one person leaving. It's about what the future holds. That's it. Nothing much more, sweetie. I'm gonna go and see what's happening. Also, who is it that? Hold on, just one moment. Just gonna go and see who it is that super chat and see if I have the question. And I think I got a sneeze, but I'm not sure. I'm coming on over, Juanson. I'm coming on over. Just one second. let's just go right over here. Does the owner of the company you work with have? Okay, so Candace, my sweet love. Yeah, I've got you. You're going to be right after Juanson, okay, sweetie? So just give me a few moments. Beautiful Candace, thank you for your donation. Thank you for your patience. You're going to be right up next, okay? So right after Juanson, sweetie, you're next. All right, so what do I see for toi? Yeah, so that's it. It was last month. I'm not crazy. Here I was thinking to myself, what is that? I'm like, is it really possible that Juanson has not taken any covers out in like 1 month? And I thought, I got to be crazy. You know, I'm subscribed, everything. Why am I not getting the notifications? I'm thinking to myself, but you didn't. You didn't. But you did work onto your tarot deck. So, you know, you can't do everything, right? And you got to relax. It's the beginning of the year for you too. Ah la la. All right, so you're enjoying kind of warm. Well, sometimes I think I am, or some people might think I am sometimes. Oh, I prove them I am not. So, all right, here you go. You're enjoying a cloudy, rainy day, and I was not enjoying a very cold, very cold. Not snowy though today, but I think I had close to like a meter of snow. Yeah, that fell yesterday. Yeah, that was not fun. So that being said, you're getting things ready. You're wondering what's going on possibly a new cover. I will say yes. And is that cover coming out on Thursday perhaps? Why do I get a Thursday? Maybe on Thursday, huh? So how does work look for you this week? Actually, I don't even see all that much happening, sweetie. So I'm going to say take some time off. You are going to be taking some time off. Your beautiful love is going to be taking some time off. So, yes, good and perfect. Time off there shall be for both of you, beautiful souls. I actually feel like you're going to end up taking a day. I feel like she'll end up taking a day too. You might not be the same day though. I know. That being said, I'm going to say somewhat a little bit slow, but I feel that maybe not this week, but within the following close weeks coming upon, like maybe 2-3 weeks. I don't know. There's some type of meeting at work, or there's some type of a gathering of some sort. I don't know. It's like there's some type of an opportunity that is being given there to somebody. It might not be to you. It could just be something new that is kind of coming around. I'm not going to say robots, but you know, something is coming your way, but it's like everybody onto the team's way into a certain, it's what I'm seeing. Yeah. And I don't think it's, what was it last time he guys gave you? Oh, some weird concoction, a root beer float. That's what it was. Oh, it's a town. Well, maybe that's what it is. That could be it. Yeah. All right. Well, something's happening with that. Don't slap your face too much. Well, maybe I'll get a hot chocolate along the way. Okay, let me go back. Let's go see what's happening in love. What's happening in love? Love. Okay. So, how does work look like this week? We talked about that. We're at love. Stagnation, sweetie. I hate to say it. Hopefully when I look at it for the following other week, like tomorrow and everything and such, I'll see movements. I'll see something happening. But for the moment, I will say no. I don't see a million different type of, I still feel like you're going to be able to see her, but there's definitely not really, other than maybe a hello type of communication coming on through. It's like everything is a little bit stagnant, and it's like it's just not the right place and not the right time for this week. And for some reason, I kind of see her, one day I see her being like really happy, and the next day I kind of see her being a little bit sad, but I don't quite know why one day she's happy and the next day she's a little bit sad, but there's a little something happening there. It has nothing, it's nothing that you can do about it. I just kind of feel like it's life altogether that's a little bit kind of crawling up on her. That's what I get with it. I will be, my beautiful. I will be after Candace, my beautiful Carrie. I will. For some reason, my beautiful Carrie, it is very, very, very slow tonight. So, yeah. I'm actually going to, after, go and watch a movie with my kids and my dad. That's what I'm going to go and do. Yes, I'm going to try to find something that's going to take his mind off of everything else. So, that being said, other than that, what does she want to say to you? She seems, it has nothing to do with you in particular. I'm just saying like that. I feel like there could be some financial issues into her family. Not necessarily with her. I don't feel like she's the one who has them, but within her family, there's definitely a little something. She's looking for a release. She's looking to feel more free. She's looking to find more control over her life. Let's go see over here. No, it's not. Everything is good over there, sweetie. Hi, Julie. How are you doing, my sweetie pie? How was your day? How are things going? Are you feeling powerful? Absolutely. Happy New Moon and Happy New... Absolutely, my love. Happy Lunar New Year to you, sweetie. And you're absolutely right, Julie. You said that my uncle was going to be calling, and he did call. My uncle was across the world, of course, over there. So, okay, I don't necessarily believe that he was necessarily calling for that. He's calling to talk with my dad. But that being said, he did still call. You were right. Oh, that is perfect. I love it. That being said, what is happening over here with our magician, our strength? What does she want to say to you? Candace, please just let me know if you're here, sweetie. If you're not, we'll leave you a timestamp. I just want to make sure that you're around, okay? Yes. So just let me know, my love. So here we go. I hope your mom is doing good, my beautiful Julie. I am seeing over here for you. Much desire. She has much desire towards you. She's looking for new different kind of ways to actually reach on out towards you. She's looking for different type of ways and patterns to actually have manifestations with you at the very same time. But she kind of feels like lately you guys have been just a little bit unlucky. It's like you can't quite connect at the right moment, right? Yeah. Can Watson, Lilith, or even Carrie go into the shorts feed and just send me like a boo, all right? Just let me know, because it might be frozen. I don't know if it is. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, thank you, Watson. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Lilith. I know, they were so perfect, weren't they, Julie? I know. Well, let me know if you do have any questions, my beautiful Julie, that we will be probably closing in the following 5 minutes or so. Yes, we're going to be closing earlier tonight. Yeah, I think it's frozen. Let me know when it's done, when you've booed me onto the other side. And not boo into a boo, you're no good. The other kind of boo. All right, let me give you, I don't know why I'm going over there. I actually want to give you an angel message and an oracle message. So, angel message, here we go. Yeah, I think it's frozen. An angel message. Your angels want you to know that you are divinely guided and protected on your journey. Trust that everything is unfolding in perfect timing, even if you cannot see the full picture yet. Release any doubts or fears and allow love, a light to fill your heart. Miracles are on their way, and stay open to receiving blessings in unexpected ways. And let's go with an oracle message also for you before we get to the book and to the messages. Oracle, love is flowing into your life in divine timing, bringing healing and deeper connections. Trust that the universe is aligning with you, with the right person, and strengthening the bond that you already have. Let go of past fears and open your heart fully. Love thrives where trust and authenticity exist. A beautiful chapter in love is unfolding, so please do embrace it with beautiful joy and confidence. I'm going to definitely say it is blocked. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. So I am going to just 1 moment, I believe, shut down the other live is what I shall do. I think this one's kind of a little frozy too. All right. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's it, right? You missed it. What time are we closing? Oh, in 5 minutes, Lilith. 5 minutes, sweetie pie. All right. I'm going to close up the shorts feed because it's frozen, guys. So Candace, if you are onto this feed, please go onto the other feed, or after the live in a few moments, you will have a timestamp dedicated with your name. You can just click onto it to go get your answer. Okay, my love? Sending you much love. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie. All right, so the shorts feed is